In a rare and deeply emotional gathering, 4 generations of the British royal family came together at Buckingham Palace on Monday to mark the 80th anniversary of Victory in Europe, VE Day. A defining moment in world history and a powerful reminder of unity, resilience, and remembrance. The commemorations unfolded with military precision and poignant tributes, drawing attention not only to the past, but also to the legacy of courage passed down through generations. The palace grounds were filled with the echoes of history as the royal family took their places for the official military procession, a solemn but visually stunning affair that captivated the nation. But beyond the official protocol and ceremony, it was the quiet human moments that truly resonated with observers. As the royals made their way into position to view the parade, a deeply touching scene occurred between Catherine, the Princess of Wales, and the Duke of Kent. Catherine, 43, known for her warmth and grace, paused as she passed the 89-year-old Duke, placing a gentle, reassuring hand on his shoulder and flashing him a sincere, affectionate smile. Witnesses described the scene as one of quiet reverence, but it was Catherine's gesture that lingered in the air, a silent message of unity, respect, and continuity within the royal family. The Duke of Kent, a stalwart royal who has dedicated his life to duty, looked visibly touched by the princess's warmth. His face lit up with recognition and gratitude, a moment of generational connection that spoke louder than words. For royal watchers, this moment is yet another example of why the Princess of Wales has become such a beloved figure in the monarchy. Beyond her public duties, charitable commitments, and iconic fashion, it's her emotional intelligence that leaves a lasting impression. Time and again, Catherine has shown that she understands the deeper role of royalty, not merely to be seen, but to feel with the people and stand with her family in both solemnity and celebration. The Duke of Kent, cousin to the late Queen Elizabeth II and a longtime pillar of the monarchy, has been a steady figure through decades of change. To see him embraced, quite literally, by the future Queen of England is a poetic image of the royal family's past meeting its future. King Charles and Queen Camilla stood at the forefront of the event, with Prince William and Princess Catherine proudly at their side, joined by their 3 children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and the ever-spirited Prince Louis, who charmed onlookers with his lively enthusiasm throughout the day. The family presence on the iconic Buckingham Palace balcony offered a striking symbol of continuity and stability, a message that despite global change and personal health challenges within the monarchy, the future remains firmly anchored. Together, the senior royals observed the spectacular red arrows fly past, waving to thousands of spectators who had gathered below, many holding flags and photographs of loved ones who served in the war. Following the flypast, the commemorations took an even more personal turn, as William, Catherine, and George attended a special Veterans Tea Party, an event designed not just to honor surviving heroes, but to bridge the gap between generations. At just 11 years old, Prince George is already being guided into his future role with a strong sense of historical responsibility. He stood attentively beside his father as they spoke with Alfred Littlefield, a 101-year-old Royal Engineers veteran who served during the D-Day landings. The Prince of Wales emphasized the importance of sharing these first-hand accounts with the next generation, not simply as history, but as living memory. "This is very important for George and the younger generation," William said as he shook hands with another veteran. "They need to hear these stories while they still can." And George did just that, listening closely as his father spoke with Mr. Littlefield, before politely asking his own questions, including one that delighted the room. "How old were you when you served?" The young royal's curiosity touched the hearts of those present and hinted at a thoughtful mind being shaped under his parents' careful guidance. Later, Mr. Littlefield's granddaughter, Samantha Davidson, 58, described the moment with pride. George was genuinely interested. The prince said George is very keen to learn about the veterans. He didn't just stand there, he asked questions. The day was more than ceremonial tradition. It was a clear message from the royal family to the public and the world, that remembrance is not just about looking back, but about passing forward the values that defined a generation: duty, courage, and community. With Princess Catherine's graceful return to public life following her recent health concerns, and Prince William visibly stepping further into his role as a future monarch, the unity of the family radiated strength. Even Prince Louis, still so young, played his part with the cheerful energy that has made him a fan favorite. It's no coincidence that VE Day, a day of resilience, was chosen for this multi-generational show of solidarity. In a time of personal and public challenges, the royal family used this historic moment to remind the nation the spirit that won the war still lives on, not only in veterans' memories, but in the hands of those who will carry the torch forward.